Hello everyone. So we're back with more Dark Souls in Ash Lake, and today we're going to be taking on this mini boss, the Hydra, which is he's kind of the same as the Hydra in the Darkroot Basin, really. Not all that different. Better scenery here though. And as you can see, he has the water strike attack that again the other Hydra had in the Darkroot Basin. So, and the same annoyances from that fight appear in this fight. Let's check this out first. It's a fall down there, so that's not a pathway. So I'm using. It's kind of pointless to use magic to a certain extent on this guy because one, the homing soul mass I don't think even reaches him. I don't think you can reach the main body. It's kind of pointless. I mean, you lock onto the main body, but you can't really hit it unless I guess you're using archery. But then, whoa! But then, you know, archery probably takes way too long. But anyway, so the same annoyances is that yeah, because you can't lock onto the individual heads, you have to aim manually to get to him, or to get to it, or them, however you want to call whatever this is, the Hydra. So I'm running around here wondering what to do. I mean, there's a huge stretch of, well, not huge, but there's a long stretch of sand here, and he sort of can move around a bit as well. So I'm thinking, you know, do I need to face him straight on, or do I not have to face him straight on? And here I'm going to be equipping the lightning spear because it's the weapon that deals the most damage for me, although I kind of would prefer to have better agility, but yeah, in this fight, yeah, you know, just because you can't aim, I guess you can lock onto the heads, it's a bit too annoying to use magic. So I'm gonna try to run into this, what do you call this, a fallen branch or something, empty hollow tree trunk or something. Whoa, okay, that isn't quite fair. I mean, did he just shoot through the, not just the fallen trunk, through sand as well, I guess. You've got lake on this side as well. So yeah, you can, I could run all the way down this sand section, but I don't know what's up ahead. Yeah, things are more dangerous. You know, there could be other big enemies up ahead. So, plus, you know, you have the bonfire back where I began, so probably better to just fight him head on. And if he's same as the Hydra in the Darkroot Basin, it's not really tough, more, you know, it'll just take a long time. And here, I forget that at the new bonfire, I only get 5 Estus Flask. So yeah, from there I just ran to the bonfire to rest and level up. I had to consume some soul items to get the required soul amount, but I did it anyway, and I leveled up my 1 intelligence, and as you will see, I will have 5 homing soul mass because of that. Here I'm just wondering what would be best to use really to fight this guy. Again, I was hoping to, you know, have good agility, but So which is why I was equipping, you know, simple stuff like Pyromancy Flame and my Catalyst. Yay! 5 soul mass, I guess. The lake is pretty big, and this area is pretty nice, really. So let's finally get on with it. Let's try and confront the Ash Lake Hydra. This guy, I'm assuming, is gonna be a bit tougher than okay, that was pointless. Wrong spell equipped. As you can see, lock on is pretty pointless. Whoa! And for some reason all my homing soul mass disappeared. So in the early stages, magic is okay because the heads just cross over and you're bound to hit one anyway, just right in front of you. So in the early stages it's okay, I guess, to use magic. So long as you're more or less aimed in the right direction, you'll do okay. But it does get kind of annoying because for some reason the camera sort of turns around and whatnot. Oh yeah, and like the other Hydra, once you do enough damage, I'm not sure if it's to a particular head or if it's just overall damage, but the heads get chopped off one by one, which is cool to see, actually. And here I'm trying to use fire, but I failed, yeah. And yeah, he's backing up now, and you don't want him to back up because he'll shoot out his water attack, and it's a free hit really. So you want to avoid that as much as possible. You can't hit him, so. And this is the other annoying thing. For some reason, the heads get stuck in the sand, and you can't really aim for the heads that are stuck in the sand. You just have to time it right so that you either hit the body or the neck or whatever you want to call it. And hope for the best, I guess. This is a kind of annoying fight. Ah! Bad mistake by me. You can't really tell. Sometimes it's easier to tell when he's backed off. Like, and when he backs off, you wanna avoid the magic attack as much as possible. Another one, I guess. Yep. So I guess it's not the good thing, but the one thing you can say about this fight is that it isn't a proper boss fight. So, and especially with the bonfire so close by, if you do run out of health and run out of Estus Flask, all you really need to do is just run to the bonfire and hope you don't die along the way, but it's not so hard to avoid. Yeah, and make sure you're ready with the magic spells and with the right weapon equipped. Yeah, unfortunate. You have to sort of time it as well. And here, oh, that was at one point I brazenly decided to change weapons right in the middle, and it worked. Hey. Of course, the thing is, you move slower, I guess, with a heavier weapon. Not really suited for my character, I guess. And I move closer to the edge just to draw him out, to bring him in so that he attacks. Aye. That is so annoying. His attacks also sort of throw you around, even if you're blocking, so it moves the camera around and you just get disoriented for a few seconds. And those few seconds are sort of take away from your ability to attack, which is again annoying. Just an annoying fight overall, I think. You can't even really, again, because you're locked on, you can't move the camera around much, so you can't really see what the heads are gonna do. You just have to assume they're gonna use magic or they're gonna use a physical attack. and adapt as quickly as possible. Whoa! For some reason my lock-on failed. And this is an example of me running away like a man. But hey, you know, the option is there. And I do this like I think 1 or 2 other times. And I skip for the most part that because it's not important. Actually here I think I am quit for the day, I think. This was just me looking at I wanted to look at my stats, but apparently you can look also at your basic stuff, which I can't remember doing before. So anyway, this side of the bonfire, hopefully this side of the lake is safe. But I will be fighting him again, do not worry. Yeah, I just quit the game for the day while I was playing, but I come back with a vengeance. As you can see, I changed my shield, not sure why. Probably has some sort of better magic defense or something. And as you can see, the thing is, I think if you quit the game and start over or restart the game, the Hydra has all its heads back. It definitely has all its life back. But if you just sort of like fight it and then run to the bonfire and then run back here, if you manage to cut off one of his heads before, it will remain off. Just kind of funny, because its life is still, it regains all of its life. So yeah, this might get a bit annoying because of it's a long battle. But what can I say? Some of these bosses are much easier to deal with as a melee character than say a magic character, and especially if he decides to fall back and wants to use a magic attack, because you can't even counter attack when he does that. I mean, locking on does nothing. You might as well make him immune to locking on. It achieves nothing. And when the heads are, when the heads are buried, at least you can hit the neck. But there are some where the heads attack sideways, sort of, and even the necks are submerged underneath sand. I mean, come on, sand. So yeah. If I do sound a bit annoyed about fighting this guy, I have good reasons. Mostly because it takes longer than it should, and isn't really that hard. More tedious rather than anything. At least the area is pretty nice. The background music is it's decent. I'm already down to 2 Estus Flask, damn. I've barely done any damage. Okay, he's backing away. I always tend to go to the front when he does that, just to lure him back in. But be wary, because you can fall off the edge. This lake here is deep. Okay, another head down, sweet. Woohoo! Hello. And see, if you see when he's like that, you can't hit him. You have to aim for a different head. Not sure why I have the divine weapon equipped. Might probably do better with the lightning spear. Hello. See, it would be more epic if you could look at the if you could move the camera around and look at the scenery while fighting. But you can't. Well, when you're locked on, at least. So I tried different ways to lure him out, standing a bit to the right, if that does any different does anything different. And actually I should probably make mention as well that another tactic to fight this guy is that because of the way the area is shaped, if you indeed did run all the way along the sandy area, all the way to the right basically, from the bonfire, as I tried to do earlier, this Hydra actually jumps around from one side of the lake to the other, and you can either sort of try to fight him as you go along, or if you go far enough, he'll kill himself because he'll jump onto land or something and can't survive. Something stupid like that. Just a sort of pointless, easy way to kill the Hydra. Again, he isn't really hard, just tedious. And you can see the homing so mass doesn't go anywhere. The one thing I will say is that, as you saw just now, or you might have seen just now, even with the heads that have been cut off, if they are close enough and they are in front of you and you hit them with your magic, it still damages the main body. If, you know, I don't know if that's supposed to make sense or not, but it does. So that's one way you can also try to attack him if you're too tired of waiting for the heads to fall down and whatnot, especially if you can't hit them. So yeah, I think I'll be able to upload this today. Get out 2 episodes. We're almost done here. We should be good. I'm not sure how many heads he has left. Wow, only 2 Great Soul Arrows left. It's gonna make things even longer. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be happy that I can get 2 episodes out today after sort of like a week or just over a week without any episodes. So hopefully you guys can enjoy it. I know this boss fight it's okay, I guess. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Only a few hits left, I think. Yeah, foolish attempt. He still has plenty of heads left, so maybe it only cuts off if you actually hit the head. My bad, I guess. Oh no, don't run away, don't fall back, come on. Allow me to hit you. I don't really want to use my Estus Flask. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! I look agile for some reason. I wouldn't have thought I would be. What, with a shield and a sword? Okay, he's coming in, he's coming in. Okay, hit something, hit something. Did that hit? Oh, okay, that hit. It was weak ass damage, but it hit. So I guess you can hit the head that's submerged under the sand. Okay, maybe not, yeah. Just have to rely when he comes up. Probably could have been better equipped. At least with the lightning spear, at least. But hey, so long as it works. So this is facing the Hydra is pretty simple. So if you want to go and run through the sand area to fight him, or to have him kill himself basically, by all means. It's not like it's a fantastic boss fight or anything like that. Oh, and did we kill him? Yes, sweet. So first boss fight win after, or mini boss fight win after coming back from a week. That's all for this episode since it was kinda long. So thanks for watching, hope you somewhat enjoyed it. See you next time as we explore this area further.